sometimes known as the father of occultism or the master magician or the founder of Thelema, well, sometimes just the beast in corner, Edward Alexander Crowley, better known as Aleister Crowley, was perhaps one of the most peculiar men you will find in the occult history. Given that he only died in 1947, there is a ton of information available about not just his personal life, but also the sort of dark practices he was involved in that would see him viewed as not just an oddball of the time, but a satanic threat to Christianity. Some say he was merely a poet, a writer, and a keen player of chess, but others swear by his dark magic and his ability to perform archaic rituals and esoteric sorcery. It's only natural that many of his exploits were likely exaggerated to some degree. But when your own mother would come to refer to you as the beast or the devil, it doesn't even want to wonder about what kind of man Aleister Crowley was in his frame. Considered himself to be one of the most amazing figures of his time, a man who certainly was not shy of tooting his own horn. By his peers, it was not uncommon to hear him described as self-indulgent, exuberant, lavish, and pretty much outspoken against the organized religion, most notably Christianity, which he resented. To be outspoken about religion in the early 20th century was not necessarily a huge taboo as it had been a century earlier, but Crowley didn't care much. In fact, he was often shielded from any potential outcry of his bold statements by the indisputable fact that he was filthy rich. Crowley wasn't just a pompous man with money, though, although I'm sure many saw him that way. He had an uncanny ability to merge into any organization he entered and could assimilate with any group, before more often than not usurping the leader and establishing himself as an authority figure. This ability to assimilate and work through the ranks would serve him exceptionally well, not just because he was a man who enjoyed control, but because he was even linked with the British intelligence agency as being a spy.